Did we finally get confirmation of who let Negan out of jail? I think we may have gotten a tease from Daryl in an earlier episode of the season. Let's check this out. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NocBro Nation. Daryl here, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing whether or not Daryl was the one who actually let Negan out of jail. So once again, it is just me today. Josh is out on business, so there's at least one more video from me coming up this week, and then we're back to our normal scheduled recordings with Josh, and we got some great content coming later in the week. So earlier this season, as you guys know, Negan was let out of jail during the time when they were trying to figure out what they were going to do with him because he killed Margot. Now, during this episode, Daryl may have hinted that, or given us somewhat foreshadowed that he may have let Negan out. So a lot of the potential rumors out there, we still don't have confirmation as to who let him out. If we think about it, does it really matter who let him out right now? Not really, but it's good to talk about. So one of the people who could have let him out was Lydia. Not really sure if she actually did. I don't think she had a lot of time to let him out, as she was getting attended to while she was, badly beaten. Another one was, going off of the comic book storyline, Brandon. So in the comics, Brandon did let Negan out of jail. Negan actually killed him in the comics and went to the Whisperers, basically exactly how it happened. Now, they changed variations a little bit, but it happened almost the same way. And then there was rumors that possibly Carol let him out to have Negan specifically go to the Whisperers and try to kill Alpha. I really don't think that's it, because I don't think Carol would have spent time explaining to Negan, hey, I need you to go to Alpha and kill her. I don't think it's that. But we possibly got a hint from Daryl within the episode. So during the council meeting where they were deliberating what to do with Negan, let's hear what Daryl had to say during that meeting.
If you can't make a decision, the people out there are going to make one for you.
Well, what did Michonne say?
She wants me to be her vote. Lydia said Negan saved her, so he saved her. I'm a no.
So he's telling everybody, look, make a decision, hurry up, because these people outside are probably going to want to kill him anyway, but he believes Lydia. If Lydia says that he saved her, then he did. So that's one hint. Now, the other hint, which makes me, you can kind of take it there's two different contexts with it, and I'll let you guys know what you'll know exactly when you see it, and we'll talk about it when we're done. So when Daryl is talking with Carol and he's explaining, kind of talking about Alpha, let's listen to what he says and how this could reference Negan.
She's not worth it. She's not. Look at me. She's a dead woman anyway.
Now he kind of says to Carol, she's a dead woman anyway. Now, you can take that both ways. What is he really meaning by she's a dead woman anyway? Did Daryl let Negan out and tell Negan, hey, go to the Whisperer camp, infiltrate as best as you can, and try to take out Alpha, or try to gain as much information as you can and bring back to us? Because you can take it another way, meaning Daryl is really talking about Alpha, saying, well, she's a dead woman anyway, because she's going to mess with us, we're going to have the upper hand, and we're eventually going to take her out. I'm actually now, by hearing that, seeing and hearing that again, and knowing that Daryl kind of has a different viewpoint on Negan, not completely, and I'll get into that. Norman Reedus did make some comments on Negan and how he could probably adapt to Negan's changed personality, but it's led to believe that maybe Daryl let Negan out just by saying to Carol, well, look, she's a dead woman anyway. What does he mean? Does he mean she's a dead because Negan's going to get to her? It's a really interesting thought, so let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But I wanted to go over some comments Norman Reedus did say regarding whether or not Daryl is open to Negan's realignment or change in his personality. So Daryl goes on to, or Norman Reedus says, I don't think Daryl holds grudges. I think he's seen everybody do bad stuff, come back around, and redeem themselves however it's appropriate at that time and space. Reedus said on a recent episode of Talking Dead, if he's gonna punch him in the face, he'd just punch him in the face. I don't think he'd be like, "Are you a good guy now? Are you a bad guy now?" That's not how Daryl thinks. If Lydia says that Negan protected her, I believe her. So I think my only plan to go forward with that is to look him in the face and see if he's lying to me. But if he's not lying to me, that means all these other people are wrong. And if he's telling the truth, good on him. So it's really good that Norman Reedus thinks that he can, his character of Daryl can actually accept Negan for his changed views and his changed personality. Now, what we're seeing from Negan is we're kind of seeing the old Negan back in form. We know that he's not truly back to what he used to be with the Saviors. He's going off the comic book storyline of infiltrating the Whisperers. So it's still up in the air of who let Negan out. I actually, by looking at this, I can possibly think that maybe Daryl let him out. She's saying to Carol once again, look, Alpha's a dead woman anyway. Just, I'm emphasizing on anyway, either meaning she's eventually going to die because she's going to get in a fight with us and we're going to win, or I have a secret plan where I have put Negan onto that plan to have him infiltrate and do what he can to take Alpha out before, and so we can find the Horde and stop this before it gets started. I'm actually excited of what this could be. You know, does it really matter who let Negan out now? Not necessarily, but it's always good to talk about to try to find out certain plot holes that the showrunners may not get back to, and we may be left after the season's over like, who really let Negan out? I really want to know. So once again, let me know in the comments, guys, your thoughts of, do you think Daryl actually let Negan out of jail, or anyone else that you might think could have led a hand in letting our infamous savior out to deal with Alpha and what's to come. So make sure you guys smash the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you truly utilize your notifications. And stay tuned for more. Follow us at NocBro Nation on Twitter and Facebook. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm Daryl with NocBro Nation, and I'll see you later.